Hey guys, welcome back, welcome to my channel. Okay, this is totally off script, but I was recording and then my microphone had this high-pitched squealing noise and I actually couldn't hear for a minute and it was scary. Okay, well anyways, I'm gonna be rating your masks you guys submitted to my Google form. For those who don't know, at my Discord server, I put out a link to a Google form where you guys can submit your masks and then let me rate them. So if I rate yours bad, you've given me full consent to give you a bad rating, so don't be mad at me. This is totally just based off of my personal opinion, and if you like your mask, then my opinion shouldn't matter at all. But yeah, regardless, every mask I covered today was really cool. If your mask wasn't featured in the video for some reason, it's either because it didn't follow the guidelines, it was too late, or there was just too many I couldn't cover it. Anyways, let's start. Okay, so our first submission comes from Max Radzai, I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry I had to re-upload this, I didn't get the raccoon part. Alright, let's see what they submitted. Ooh, this looks pretty cool. Looks a lot like that Therian mask I made. I think that's her name. I like how they actually added fur and then used the felt to cover the antlers. I think the only main complaint I have about this is kind of how the fur is a little bit choppy, but that's a pretty easy fix. I think I have a tutorial on my channel on how to cut fur. If not, they're in those animal specific ones. I also wish I had a few more details. I will admit it does look a little bit plain, but overall not a bad mask. I think I'd give it like a 4.5. Alright, next we have Sleepy Simon. It's my second mask ever. Oh wow, wait, this is actually really realistic. I like the drawing you have on the sticky note. This is really cool. I think this is supposed to be some sort of shepherd. I'm not good with dog breeds. I will say the eyes are a little bit small, and the nose does look a little bit wonky. I think those are my two main complaints, so other than that, this is actually a really cool mask. I also like all the details you added in the fur. I think this is a good 6. Alright, next comes from cookie_cat_. The species is a Saint Bernard. Ooh, this looks really cool too. This also looks really realistic. I like how the paint on the mask matches up with the fur up here and on the sides as well. I think the eyes should be a little bit smaller. Your last mask, the eyes are too small, but this one's eyes are a little bit too big. So it also depends how well you want to see. So if you're going for a more realistic look, maybe make the eyes a little bit smaller. I think the whisker mark should be a tiny bit smaller. But other than that, this looks really good. I think this would be a 7. Next is from Disco the Furry. It's a lot less green in the photo. Okay. Oh, this is pretty cool. It's has fins on the side of his face. I think this is a 2D mask, judging on base how the elastic is attached. I like all the details around the snout and the eyes as well. And then the scarred ears and stuff. I like 3D masks more than 2D masks. For a 2D mask, I think I'd give this a 5. Okay, moving on. Okay, next comes from Iodi. It's supposed to be a beaver. I made it with paper plate, stuffing, and paper towels. Oh, I've never seen a beaver mask before. This is cool. The teeth. Raccoon, I don't have a sticky note. For those wondering, I have people put sticky note by their mask so that I know it's not a stolen photo. But yeah, you don't need sticky note. Just a paper or just something in the photo saying raccoon. For being made of paper towels and stuff, this is really good. I've never thought to use paper towels as felt or something. I think the main thing is I wish there was a little bit more detail around the eyes, ears, and snout area. I think I'm gonna have to give this a 5. 5.5 because of the cat. Okay, next comes from Lost_Gray. Purple. Thank you, that's so informative. Oh my god, that's so cool. A dinosaur mask. I should know what dinosaur this is. I forgot what it's called. It'll be up on screen, I think. This is really cool. All the details on it. And it's really accurate in shape as well. I think this is gonna be our first 10. I kind of want to make a dinosaur mask now. Next submission is from Frogs in a Trench Coat Reel, aka my favorite moderator. It's fully lined and padded and has a pattern on the back of the ears as well as a removable tongue. Ooh, this looks cool. I like the pattern. Raccoon, join the Discord server. Since I'm your amazing mod, you should include me. Yeah guys, you should totally join the Discord server. It's really fun. I like all the drawings on the paper. I think that's gonna boost it up by a point. I like the mask a lot, however I will say it is a little bit basic, though the pattern is really cool on it. I think I'm gonna have to give this a 5. I just don't really have that much to say about it. Okay, next is from Someone Stole My Cat. This is one of my first masks. I know it has a lot of mistakes, but I'm a trip, so I can't take a pic of any of their masks. Alright, let's see it. Ooh, this is pretty cool. I like the design and all the eyes. I see where you messed up on the black a little bit here and try to fix it. I really like the design. It's really nice. However, I will say it's a little bit uneven here, but I'm not gonna nitpick at it. I also like the design on the mesh and stuff. This is really creative. The only thing I'd say is maybe put a little bit more detail around the nose, but if you're going for a more simpler look, then just kind of ignore that. I think this is a good 7. This is pretty cool. Next is from Dove577. Sorry for the double entry. I originally submitted before the paper announcement. LOL. Let's see. Ooh, this is cool. I like the design on the eye mesh. Pretty sure I've seen this person's YouTube videos. Photo is a little bit dark, so I can't like see all of it. I like the design like around like the eyes and then like the clips in the ears. That's pretty creative. Oh, there's also like a nose ring. This is really cool. I like the cartoony style you went with. I think this is like a solid like 8. This is from Bill Cipher Limited. First ever Therian mask made in 2024. Ooh, I like this. I like all the fur used around here. However, I will say the paint job is a little bit like kind of messy. I really like the eye design though. That's pretty cool. I think if you like repainted it and kind of went over like the main designs, I kind of like cleaned it up a little bit more to look cooler. Not saying that like it isn't cool already, but yeah, I really like this one. This one's pretty cool. I think this one is a 5.5. All right, next we have Red H4 eye ring, or I think it's red herring, I don't know. They said nothing about it, so let's see. Ooh, this looks like it's supposed to be a husky mask. I like the fur over here. I also like the eye design as well. However, I will say this one also is a little bit basic. I think if you brought the gray down like over here a little bit more and like down to the sides as well, or maybe like blended it if you like wanted to keep it that high. Also maybe add some more details around the nose, and then I like the whisker marks and stuff. Same like with like eyeliner-ish around the eye. Or that's what I call it. I don't know what's actually called. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad mask. It's just like a little bit plain, and I think it could be a lot cooler if you added like some more details to it. I think I'm gonna have to give this mask like a 4. Next is from Silly Goober X_X. Made it very quickly, like 6 hours before Ren Fair. The felting was kind of bad because of all the outward details. I had to use multiple pieces, LOL. There isn't a nose because there's a little horn on the tip of the nose. I didn't feel like taking a side profile because it's late for me. I think it's pretty good for 6 hours, and also having to make the felt a lot less seamless. Trust me, it bothers me too. By the way, mind the green fur in the corner. I'm making an agender mask for Pride Parade, LOL. I think you spelled parade wrong. Anyway, love your channel and your masks, especially the raccoon one, as I'm a raccoon artist and I feel extremely connected to them, hee. Thank you. Let's see if this is actually good for 6 hours. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool. I like the double ears. Oh, I see the green fur they were talking about right here. I also like the design under the eyes and the mesh design. I mean, I kind of wish there was a nose, but at the same time they said they rushed it, so I almost like can't blame them. For taking 6 hours, I think this is like a 6. However, it's still a so cool mask for the time you had. Alright, next is Velishorv. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. This turkey vulture mask is my second Therian style mask I've made, and my favorite mask I've made so far. It's not my theory type, other-hearted, but yeah. Let's see it. Holy cow, this is really cool. So I guess it's like a turkey vulture? That is really cool. I like all the details you put over here. Like all the nose details as well. And like the feathers. I think this is gonna have to be a 10. This is really cool. This and like that dinosaur mask is probably like my favorite ones from today. Just like, wow. This is cool. This is really cool. Alright, that's obviously a 10. But yeah, good job, man. That's really cool. Alright, that's about it. I don't think I'll have any more time to cover anymore. However, if you enjoyed the video, I can make a part 2. So if yours wasn't featured, you'll get a chance to be in it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm trying to reach 100k by August, so if you like this video, consider subscribing. Your support can make the difference. I also have all my socials linked down below, including my merch, so you should really go check those out. But yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys next time.